Hey everybody, it's me again. I know I only posted a video up last night, but I wanted to do another one all about books. So, here we go. Now, if you watched my About Me video, you will know that I mentioned I have a lot of memories I had as a child that kind of were blocked for about 10 years. And this book here is like my holy grail, and this is one of the earliest memories I have from the path that I'm on now. It's seriously like the holy grail. This isn't the original copy that I had. This is one I got off eBay off a man called Johnson, or a lady. But it is an incredible book, and the illustration in it is just incredible. Now, you're probably thinking, hello, Luna, that looks like a book for babies. It's a bit like yogurts. I only eat baby yogurts. I hate eating yogurts with bits in. I consider those adult yogurts. I'm a bit like that when it comes to my books. I love children's books. I will happily sit in the staff room at work, at a school, can I just add, with a bunch of teachers and read this. Or read Jacqueline Wilson books, like The Sleepover, because it's one of my favourite books. But on the other hand, I do love a lot of classics, you know. 50 Shades of Grey, jog on. I will not read that book. I don't even see that as entertainment at all. If I wanted to get off on something, I'd watch porn. Not that people that read it, you know, are into porn, but, you know. They did say on the newspapers it was, I think they described it as mother porn or something like that. So anyway, enough about porn. Going on to the book. So this is the contents. And what I love about this is that I remember reading it as a child so much that I can literally go through the pictures now and I can go, ah, that's Pandora's box. Ah, that's about Demeter and Persephone. Ah, that's about the spider, how she gets turned into a spider for being ungrateful. That's the one when he goes on a mission, and that's the one where his friends trying to kill him. That's the one with the horses that eat people. There's another one that I like about the men in the tower. That's the one about the flower, if I'm right. Yep, I'm being vain. Here we go. This is the one where they go in the tower and they decide to make their own wings, but if you fly too high you get burnt by the sun. I just love this book so much, and in my own weird way this is like a Book of Shadows to me, because for me a Book of Shadows is about not only about sharing your own information, but it's about having something that you can pass down to your children. Now, this is something I will read when I have my own children. This is something I will read religiously every night to my child, whether it's a boy or a girl. They won't have a choice. They'll be like, but I don't want to make it horrible. I don't want to make it like hard work. Do you know what I mean? But I'm a performing arts graduate, so I'm quite dramatic in my own little way. We're reading a book in class at the moment, actually, and the teacher had been reading for ages, and she was like, would you like to read? And the children were like half asleep, and as soon as I started reading, you know, they were all on the edge of their seats, and it's kind of nice. I like reading stories, a bit like a storyteller. Right, going on. These books here. Now, you probably recognise these. A lot of pagan witches do. I'm not going to show you all of them. I've not really looked at that one because I'm going to be honest, magical creatures aren't really my thing. I'm not saying it's something that's shit. I'm just saying I don't really get the whole dragons, unicorns thing. However, 5 years ago, if someone said to me the word witch, I would have gone ha and walked away. Bit like that now. Well, I don't laugh, I kind of take it in, do you know what I mean? Like, I do like dragons. Do I think unicorns exist? Well, I don't know is the answer to that. Although I will say, the lady that did my angel course did a unicorn course a few months ago, and I just thought, are you kidding me? So I'm a bit like that with animals. I'm a bit not skeptic, but a bit. Psychic World is all about like things out there, like the panorama kind of thing. I do like that sort of stuff, but I've not actually gone into reading that. By the way, if you want me to do a separate video on these books, and just holler at me and I will do it. Just because I'm not into it doesn't mean you guys aren't, and you know, I'm doing this for you guys, not just for me. This one and this one, I think this one I'll show you first. This is the one that I religiously looked at when I was starting off on my path. Can I just say, I got all these 4 books for 30 quid off eBay. Absolute bargain. It was second hand of a lovely, lovely lady. And yeah, I fell in love with them. Now, they are hard to read, or they're hard to read for me. And what I use these books for is, say for example, I don't know, I wanted to look up something on herbalism. I would go to the back of the book. I'm using my camera to look right now, which is hard. Herbalism, there we go. Ooh, ow. There we go. 606. So I would go to 606. Can I count? And boom, it's there. And I've got all the information, or some information that I could need. That's the kind of book that this is, for me anyway. This isn't a book where I could open it up and read it start to finish, or read it, put it away, read it. It's more of a book like if I need to find out anything, it's an encyclopedia, and that's what I kind of do with encyclopedias. This one is the same. If I'm looking for a spell, I love these little warning pages. I will look it up. Again, I'm looking through my camera and it's kind of weird. And do it. And, you know, I read one before actually that was hilarious. About an armpit spell. So basically you put an apple under your armpit for ages and ages. Oh, I like that page. And then you give it to your loved one to eat. Whether you tell them it's been under your armpit, I don't know. But apparently it's supposed to give eternal love. I think I'm going to pass on that. At the moment, I don't know if any of you can help me with this. I am trying to find a spell to help me get a mortgage. I don't want a spell for money as such. It's more to get accepted. Halifax have recently declined us because my husband's got quite a poor credit score. So, you know, it's one of those things, unfortunately. But I'm hoping to try and find a spell I've been doing a couple of meditations recently to kind of boost it. Right, very quickly, this is like a book. I'm not going to say it's a book of shadows, really, because it's not. But it is my journal that I've had for as long as I can remember. And this was when I was doing my angel course. You've got chakras, angel therapy, meditations that I've done, grounding. I'm just kind of going through it. Meditations and healings that I've done for other people. Yeah, I shouldn't really be showing you that. I mean, it doesn't show their names, but that's a weird thing I got from a reading once. I used to do a lot of automatic writing. So this is kind of the book that I've used for learning things when I've been on courses, but then also doing readings and stuff. So that's notes from a class that I'm in at the moment. Then there was Reiki, that I have level 2 Reiki that I've just done. So anyway, yeah, that's my kind of like amazing book that I've had from day one. Over there is one of my books of shadows. It's my least favourite one, but I'm gonna do a separate video on it. It was the one that I found the blessing for the Paris thing that I did for you all. Oh, it'd help if I had it the right way up. Got scared then. That's the front. Like I say, it's my least favourite. It's still amazing. It was still a bargain. The reason it's my least favourite is because I got it for 40 quid. And the reason I got it for 40 quid is the pages at the back stuck. Now, I knew that when I got it. But yeah, I'll do a separate video on that. A separate video on that one. That's my favourite one. I've got another Book of Shadows. And I haven't got time to do a video on that, but it is literally just a divination book. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to leave you all on. What I will say really, really quickly is I've wanted a book. I've had an obsession about Books of Shadows for ages now. I absolutely love Books of Shadows. And for some reason, like, I'll get them and I'll obsess over them for ages and ages and ages. And then as soon as they arrive in a post, like literally a week later, they're on my shelf. And I don't know what, like, I'll get them out, like this one I've had out. I've got a Zen room in my garden, so I've just brought all of these stuff to show you. But if anybody knows of a subscription where you pay monthly and people email or post you pages from Books of Shadows, can you please let me know, because I think I'd like to set up my own binder and make my own Books of Shadow like that, and also write my own pages. So yeah, if you know of anything like that, please message me and let me know. Okay, love and light to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.